Next on Impact, AJ Styles to go one-on-one with Jeff Hardy. You heard it from Hulk Hogan earlier. Abyss, the special enforcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your TNA Impact main event, a non-title contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the special enforcer, the Monster,
Hulk Hogan knew that he had to come up with someone to counter any potential interference from Ric Flair in our main event one-on-one matchup featuring AJ Styles against Jeff Hardy. And, well, I think the Hulkster picked himself a 6'8", 350-pound special enforcer.
Introducing the first participant, accompanied to the ring by the Nature Boy Ric Flair from Gainesville, Georgia, the TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, it's good to see Ric Flair cleaned off the massive blood that he caused himself to have earlier by punching an open wound from last week. But I got to tell you, Mike, I'm a little confused here. I don't understand why AJ, I kind of doubt his logic, in my opinion. Why would our champion, AJ Styles, who's defending his title this Sunday against the Monster Abyss, be willing to face Jeff Hardy here tonight? That's kind of ambitious, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Pretty ambitious workload for the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. But as Taz just mentioned, he was the one that issued the challenge to Jeff Hardy. I don't know. I mean, it's almost like that territorial situation. Yeah. AJ, TNA World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair, they don't want Jeff Hardy coming in here into TNA and stealing their spotlight.
His opponent from Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy!
Here it is, first match back in TNA for Jeff Hardy. We've talked about it all night. The dream matchup. Jeff Hardy one-on-one against AJ Styles. And nobody knows Hardy better than you, Taz.
Well, I've had the opportunity for a lot of years to call a lot of Jeff Hardy's matches, and I've also wrestled Jeff several times years ago, and I gotta tell you, Jeff's a unique breed, man. He's a different type of cat. Very bizarre type of guy, non-conformist. He does his own thing, man. Unpredictable, to say the least, but he's so damn talented between those ropes. I think AJ Styles realizes what he's about to face here. But AJ's so pompous. He's so full of himself, and I love that cocksure attitude of our thoroughbred world champion. I just think this is just a little nuts here.
We're going to take a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. When we return, AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Impact. Here comes Hardy, positioned on the middle rope. Bam! Big time leg drop right across the throat of AJ. Rolls him over, goes for the cover and gets two.
So Jeff Hardy, you know, what he has is that reckless style. You never know what he's going to do because Jeff Hardy doesn't know what he's going to do. I'm telling you, he doesn't. So it's hard to prepare for a man like Hardy.
Want to remind you, when tonight's Impact is over, make sure you go to TNAWrestling.com. Get all the latest breaking news and Don West's insane daily deal, TNAWrestling.com, at the conclusion of tonight's Impact broadcast.
AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy, two completely type of animals here. You know, I mean, look, the new AJ Styles, he's styling and profiling, drinking fine wines and eating in big-time restaurants, fancy food and fancy cars. Where Jeff Hardy, he just kind of brings it to you, paints his face, and wants to kick some butt.
AJ had that tribute to the Nature Boy with the knife-edge chops, but all of a sudden Hardy turns it around on him, then gets reversed into the corner. Oh, wow.
Right in front of Ric Flair. And Flair's not hiding his intentions, but wait a minute here.
And that's why Hulk Hogan was one step ahead of the Nature Boy. That's why Abyss is that special enforcer at ringside.
Easy, Nate. You might want to, yep, well.
Yeah, Flair throws it into reverse. A little separation here, going to keep his distance from the special enforcer.
Oh, yeah, Abyss is the second man in charge here. Obviously, referee Slick Johnson's the first man, and then it would be Abyss as the enforcer.
Jeff Hardy, the opponent for AJ Styles tonight. It's going to be Abyss Sunday at Destination X for the World Heavyweight title. Whoa!
Oh.
AJ was going to fly and then put on the brakes, and he had second thoughts.
I think AJ took it away from our fans. That was going to be classic AJ there, doing something nuts over the top.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go for that reverse move, that Fosbury flop over the top, and I think you're right. That was a you-know-what to the fans.
Jeff Hardy was trying to make his way back in the ring. Wow. Kind of disrespectful was AJ towards, that was Brooke Hogan, Hulk Hogan's daughter that AJ was kind of yelling at.
See the verbal confrontation just moments ago between those two as Hardy is back up to the vertical base, able to mount an offense. Leapfrog over by Styles, who drops down, and then connects with a drop kick. Oh, he just drilled Hardy.
Now you can see AJ's in the zone, man. His confidence just got hit.
Oh, watch it cover, and you could just on the verge. He had two.
You could just see that explosive. On that explosive drop kick, you could just tell that AJ's confidence just rose. And I don't think AJ has anything to prove here. I don't understand why he's doing this match. He has nothing to prove. He's the world champion. But you're right, it's probably a territorial thing. And I get that, I do.
Survival of the fittest here in TNA, Taz. That's what it boils down to. As Styles stakes out the leg of Hardy and then cannonballs down right across the knee. We've seen this from Ric Flair for years, and you know what this is. This is a prelude to the figure-4 leg lock.
Not just that. It's not just a prelude to the figure-4 leg lock, but whoa! What it is a way to shut down Jeff's offense. He's a high flyer, Jeff. And if you could take out one of those wheels, you're shutting down a big part of Jeff's offense.
Got to agree. Dually effective move by AJ, but courtesy of the free leg, he ends up on the ramp as Hardy's able to power off. Jeff favoring that leg a little bit, but from the outside, AJ drops him, snaps him throat first across that steel cable.
Well, AJ's just been able to stay a step ahead of Hardy. Look, and the bottom line is, look, if you're not here to be the world heavyweight champion, you know, when you're the world champion, you make more money. This business, let's face it, it's about making money, right? So when you get an opportunity to face the world champion, you're going to make more money. If you can be the champion, you make more money. Hardy realizes that, but more importantly, the champion, AJ Styles and Ric Flair, they realize that. They're on top of that mountain, and everyone's coming for them.
You pointed it out earlier. AJ is going to try and ground Jeff Hardy, take away the high-risk offense of Hardy, and it's exactly what he's done with this rear chin lock. Intensity on the look.
Well, the other thing, too,
Mike, of Ric Flair from ringside.
The thing with Jeff Hardy is, besides his free spirit style, he has loaded with resiliency. He can take an immense amount of punishment. Right here, now Jeff able to shut down AJ, a big Kenny, not a comeback.
Yeah, that's the key. Let's see if he can get that comeback rolling. Got that first step, that first offensive move in place.
Might be the turning point in the match here. Looks like Jeff's going to get to a vertical base first, but no, I was wrong, AJ.
AJ goes for the first strike, doesn't connect. Flying forearm by Hardy does. Follow-up move is the same, and it's equally as good.
AJ
elevated him and then planted him with a front suplex. Heads to the corner, and yeah, 2 boots right in the chest.
That's straight into the sternum, all the power and left. Oh, cover.
For the pin.
Notice how Jeff Hardy got a cradle, grabbed himself a cradle, but AJ had the wherewithal to kick out real quick.
He's tired.
Flair screaming on from ringside. In the ear, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, and yeah, the influence of the dirtiest player in the game. It comes to fruition. Rake of the eyes. Hardy turns it around, shoots him off into the corner, but AJ's got an answer with the elbow.
Hey, if I'm Abyss standing on the outside as the enforcer of this match, I'm hoping if there's a chance that, hey, if Jeff Hardy can beat the living daylights or maybe injure AJ Styles, that's good for me going into this Sunday. Oh, what a brain buster. Wow.
Dropped him directly down, right onto his head. Styles cover. Styles leg hook. Oh, just 2.
I told you Hardy's loaded with that resiliency. You see the frustration was building a little bit, not just in Ric Flair, but the competitor, the champion, AJ Styles. Don't get frustrated here, AJ. Hardy will expose you.
Hardy fights out of the corner with an elbow. One fluid motion up to the top and then moonsaults back directly onto Styles.
That might be it, man.
Hardy pin. Not enough.
Yeah, look, I'll tell you what, AJ Styles looked like he don't know what hit him. Now you can see Jeff Hardy feeding off our audience here in the impact zone. Twist of fate.
No, Pele instead.
That was a beautiful Pele kick.
You see Flair at the bottom of the screen pointing to his head. You've got to give the devil his due. AJ was one step ahead of Hardy. He did outsmart him.
That's why he's the champ, man.
You hear the Impact Zone crowd firmly in support of Jeff Hardy in this non-title main event matchup. Styles across the ring, elevated up to the apron.
But AJ was able to get to the apron, springboard. Ref two, God!
Went for the springboard, caught Jeff Hardy, but at the same time, the contact was made and referee Slick Johnson is down.
You see the height that AJ had there. It's like AJ's shoulder might be bleeding a bit, but referee got drilled.
Styles rolls out to the floor.
Oh, I guess while the referee's down, AJ's gonna... Let's not forget about the enforcer right there. Your opponent this Sunday, AJ.
Yeah, Flair backs up behind AJ, and with the referee down, Abyss, he is a special enforcer. He's got to take charge here.
It looked like AJ didn't want any part of Abyss. And look at AJ!
Springboard! Oh, 450, but did not connect!
Nobody home!
Hardy backed up to his feet. That time he caught him with the twist of fate.
Twisto drilling the champion. And now, Jeff Hardy going where he's most comfortable.
Here he goes. Hardy to the top.
Bam!
Big time swanton off the top. Cover. Abyss slides in. Counts two. Counts three.
Got him! Jeff Hardy just pinned the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
The first match back in TNA is a victory for Jeff Hardy.
Watch behind you, watch behind you.
Watch out, Flair with the chair. Oh, God. First for Hardy, then the shot to the gut and the shot to the back for Abyss. And Flair, you know what he wants to do here? He wants to weaken AJ's challenger this Sunday at Destination X for the title.
Oh, he's angry. Ric Flair's angry. His boy just got beat here.
God.
Look at that, you can see right there, just kind of, I gotta use the term, hulking up.
Yeah, with every chair shot, you can just feel the vibe, the power of the Hulkamaniacs of Abyss.
Nate, you gotta try something different, buddy. That's not working.
Shot after shot with the chair. Flair face to face with the monster. The big punch, the shot just knocked the steel chair right out of Flair's hands.
Got goozled. Nature Boy got goozled. No, don't do it.
Big time. Oh, God.
Good Lord! Abyss just annihilated Ric Flair! Oh my God!
What a powerful, what a lethal choke slam! AJ's look tells the whole story. He says, could that be me this Sunday? Could I lose my TNA title? We'll find out at Destination X.